It's nice. It's so freaking nice, man. It's hot, man. It's nice. What's up, people? It's your man, Urban Lover, coming from the Urban driving, providing, slipping and sliding. Watched the game last night. I hope you guys did too. For all the newcomers, man, I was on Twitter last night, and man, I was going back and forth with a couple cats, man. Most of the cats are probably, LeBron James fans, who came over, never probably watched the Lakers before, and they was calling out saying that the young players are garbage and that, and I had to rectify, let them guys know that they're not garbage. It's just, it's a certain element of what they're running. Now, I told you guys, I know it's only 2 games, and I'm still going to critique it because this is what I see. And I'm just going to basically talk about the flaw. I'm not really going to talk about that Chris Paul and Rondo situation. I know a lot of people are talking about it right now. Whatever happens, I hope that them guys, get it together. Whatever, it don't matter. That's not my biggest issue with that situation, because we can take it from anywhere. Like I said, I'm not gonna talk about it. Too much sun right here, man. I'm trying to move. God damn, y'all can't see me. Slide down a little bit, getting some shade so y'all can see me a little bit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. How's this? It's still too much shade. Man, you can barely see me. God damn, I'm already dark skin. Anyway, like I said, I don't really want to talk about that, but the Houston Rockets and the Lakers, they played pretty good. Both teams were trying to look for their first win. The Lakers, to be honest, and I'm not saying it because I'm a Lakers fan and all that, the Lakers could have beat Houston. The biggest problem with them, once again, is the matchups. The matchups and the LeBron James system. I've been saying it over and over again, when we picked up LeBron, I said the only way the Lakers are going to beat teams if LeBron submit to Lew Walton's system and Lew Walton do good by the rotation. So far, both of them situations have not took effect. They keep putting Kyle Kuzma at center. He's getting dominated. He was getting dominated by Capella. Capella was like dominating him. Every time Capella got it, they should bring JaVale McGee in. That's how I looked at it. When Capella was sitting down, JaVale McGee should have been sitting down. Or, you know what I mean? And when they go small, if you want to run Kuzma at the 5 on a smaller player, that makes sense. But when you have him matched up against guys that's like taller and bigger than him, that to me, that don't make any sense at all. The guy's only 190. That's why I say, for those LeBron James fans who really don't watch the Lakers, don't really understand, we used to have a guy called Julius Randle. I know a lot of y'all probably know about Julius Randle because y'all probably never watched the Lakers, but there was a guy called Julius Randle, and he used to run that 5 that they got Kuzma running. And he did everything that LeBron James is doing right now. Ball come off the rim, they run it. The only difference is that LeBron is a little older than him, and after a while, old age going to sit in. He's not going to be able to run up and down every possession. That's going to happen. So they're going to run a half-court offense. And I tell people, when they run a half-court offense, you got to keep in mind, the defense have enough time to get back, set their defense up. When you out running, defense don't have time to get back because they're too busy trying to chase you down. And that's what the Lakers are real good at. If you look at the Lakers stats from last year, we were in the top 10 in fast break points, top 10 in matter of fact, they was number 2 in points in the paint. We always attack the basket. And some fans say, well, they only won 35 games. I'm not going to sit here and break down all the reasons why we lost 35, why we only won 35 games. For those true Laker fans that watched the Lakers from the previous 3 or 4 years, you already know the reason why we won 35 games. It wasn't so much about just because we were young, but it was a whole lot of different things that play a key role in the reason why the Lakers lost a lot of games. Now, the LeBron James system. Like I said before, I don't mind him running it, but you can't run it all the time. It's not going to work. Because what happened is you're making these guys become a shadow of themselves. You don't believe me? Go look back at Cleveland when they made Kevin Love from a power forward to a center. When he even said it on one of his interviews, I didn't know I was even going to play center. I never played center before, whatever it may be. But the thing is, you putting Kyle Kuzma there. Now, Kyle Kuzma deep down inside, he probably don't want to play it, but he's going to do it in order to get opportunity on the floor. My biggest problem is that I said LeBron James should play the center because of his, not so much his height. Everybody keeps talking about he's 6'8". Well, freaking Julius Randle is 6'9". Draymond Green is 6'7". But they play center when they run small ball. LeBron James can play small ball too. He can play that power that's in the spot. You have to commit and submit to Lew Walton's system in order to make it work. Because when them big guys come in, the physical guys, LeBron James 34 years old, whatever it may be, 34, whatever. The thing is that he can put body on these guys and keep them from moving in the post. You put body on you, and them guys can't get around you. But Kuzma, they can back Kuzma in, and it's easy for them to make a layup, backdoor passes, or dunk on him. where LeBron James can put body on him. But the problem is, and I've been noticing this since I've been watching LeBron, is LeBron shies away from defensive contact. He'll probably play defense once in a while when on no physical body to body, but he cannot do it the whole time. And this is the main reason why the LeBron James is real healthy. This is why you really don't see him with injury, because he don't really have any physical contact. Only time he does physical contact is when he's attacking the basket, when he's driving to the lane. You know, and that's the only time you really see him physical contact. Other than that, he shies away. Now, the thing about it is also that he got to learn about Lew Walton switching. Me, I'm not a big advocate of Lew Walton quick switching. I said it before, I hate it, because I think every man should play man-to-man or zone. All that quick switching is not good, because you always find somebody short or somebody big down low, and that's what happened a lot of times. And switching up, Houston Rockets, everybody knows Lew Walton's system, and they take full advantage of Lew Walton's system, because that quick switching on defense is not helping nobody. And then you got to think about the lack of communication. Like, there was a play where, and yeah, I'm going to talk about LeBron because LeBron's our mentor. There was a play where LeBron was on the low post, and he told Kuzma to go up top key, and Kuzma left his man to go up top key, and LeBron was pick this man up. That situation happened because, you know, he'll chase around once in a while, but not all the time. Then there was a play where I forgot what happened. It was a broke down play. Somebody picked LeBron James man up. LeBron James left the dude up in the wing, instead of him going chase down to go, when he got to the shot, instead of him going chase down there to even attempt to make a block or just, let him know I'm coming, he just stood there, like in the paint. And I know a lot of fans gonna be like, oh, you just getting on LeBron. No, I'm not getting on him. I'm just calling out the obvious. Now, like I said, with Kuzma, fans, they're going to see one thing about the media. The media and LeBron fans or anybody who never really watched the Lakers, they're going to quick to trash the young squad. They're not going to say so much about LeBron because LeBron is who LeBron is. And a lot of people are on the hype trail. But these young players were pretty good, man, and that's what people fail to realize. They're pretty good. They just right now, they're not running the Lew Walton system. If you notice, when Lonzo Ball came in there, they had a chance to run the Lew Walton system. When Lonzo Ball came in this game, Lonzo Ball looked good. Lonzo Ball was 3 for 5. He missed his 2 first three-pointers. Then he hit 3 straight. The dude can shoot. You can see his form looks much better. He still got it, it's still kind of awkward, but at the end of the day, if it's dropping, it's dropping. There's no point of fixing it. He looked good. He was actually playing much more better than he did in the first game. And you can start seeing his legs and stuff coming back. But when they was in the game, they were running. And that's what Kuzma need. They need somebody that can push the ball. If you watch Lonzo Ball, the ball moves a lot when Lonzo Ball's on the floor. Lonzo Ball probably keep that ball no more than 8 seconds. He coming on the floor, he already passing it. Where Rondo and LeBron, they mostly have the ball 90% of the time. You know what I mean? And they play ISO plays or they play pick and rolls with just one player. Like when they on the floor, the ball's only be passed 1 to 2 times. When Lonzo's on the board, is a lot of passing going on. A lot of quick motion, a lot of backdoor cuts, a lot of easy layups and stuff like that. Now, I said before that I read Alonzo run with that young squad only because it makes sense because the older guys, they can't run every possession. Lonzo Ball, Josh Hart, Kuzma, and they should put Brandon Ingram with that squad too. When they bring them in, Brandon should be able to get some playing time with them as well and let them boys run. And the reason why I say that because they can get out and get run. That way LeBron James never get to take a breather. That's why when them young guys came in, they were running. Lew Walton didn't have to make a transition so quick. He only brought Rondo and LeBron back in. My biggest thing is that he should have brought JaVale in there too to match up with Capella. You cannot keep putting Kuzma there, man. And Josh Hart is a freaking beast. Josh Hart is freaking nice as crap, man. And I told you guys over and over again, I made a video a while back. We should not sign KCP. Josh Hart should be starting. But, it is like KCP is LeBron's man. But I know LeBron's saying in his mind damn, maybe I should have, went with Josh. Because I'm telling you, they should have basically stayed with Josh, never signed KCP, got Julius Randle. Julius Randle been pretty good coming off that bench behind JaVale McGee running with that young squad. He coming off the bench now with New Orleans. So like I told people, they said, Julius Randle wanted out. We don't know what was said at that meeting. And I'm just being honest because think about it. Why would he go to a team that come bring him off the bench, even though nobody was throwing no money at him? So at the end of the day, I know his agent probably had a lot to say and all that. Probably, got him thinking a different direction and all that, which was stupid to me. But I would actually stay with the Lakers. But it is what it is, man. I wish Julius Randle well. I love Julius. All the young guys that left. Remember, I was a big Jordan Clarkson fan, but all the guys that left, Julius Randle was the main one that I thought that we should keep because he has that old style vintage feel, almost like what JaVale McGee has. Only thing about Julius Randle is probably more physical than JaVale, and you know what I mean. And he could bring the ball down, so it makes sense. But LeBron James, I'm telling you, I want fans to understand and realize this: the Lakers still can win. It's only 2 games. You know, it's still early in the season. They still learning each other. I'm telling you, if LeBron James would just run that Julius Randle position like Julius Randle did last year, it would be much easier for LeBron. He wouldn't have to work as hard. You know what I mean? Because he does everything that Julius Randle did. You know, grab the ball off the rim, run it, go to the rim, go coast to coast. The only thing about him, he can shoot. Julius Randle at that point in time didn't take no shot, but LeBron can shoot. So it makes sense. Like, he don't, like when the Lakers out running, he don't have to run every time. Like, you know what I mean? If they're full running and LeBron trailing, that's all good, you know, because he's probably tired and all, we understand that. But you cannot run that LeBron James system 75% of the time in the West. It's not going to work. In the East, like I said before, for a long period of time, the East had a bunch of sorry teams. They were just sorry. Anybody that went to the finals, it was a guaranteed opportunity for you to win the championship. That's how bad the East was. LeBron James took full advantage of the East, which I would have did as well. But now he's in the West, and he got to learn the different philosophy of how they play over here in the West. The West is a little bit more physical. They got good centers, good European centers and all that, man. And they're going to dominate. You cannot run that small ball. And first of all, I don't blame LeBron. I know LeBron's still trying to learn, but LeBron have to let go of that LeBron James system. And Lou Walton have to tell, like, listen, man, let's run this system. It makes more sense because more people getting involved in the game if we just passing the ball around. Because remember that first game, they came out passing. They were doing a lot of passing. And the fans were like, man, they should shoot more. They should shoot more. But in the second game, they didn't do that. Instead, they became ISO, pick and rolls and all that. I know a lot of people said LeBron like he wasn't engaged. If y'all remember, first and foremost, LeBron, he already stated that he coming in, he trying to help the young guys develop. So he by helping the young guys develop. You're not going to see LeBron take over all the time. He's trying to help the young guys develop for the future. And that's what I respect about LeBron James at the end of the day is that he's trying to help them. He's letting them, you know, take over. He let Brandon and let Kuz and them do their thing. Remember in Cleveland, he just took over. You know, he didn't trust none of them guys. At least here, he said, you know what, I'm going to help these young guys develop. That's something that we didn't have in a while, man. And we need that mentorship. You know, so I'm not, you know, I'm just calling out the obvious. I'm not mad at LeBron, nothing like that. I just want LeBron James to run that Julius Randle position when Julius Randle was here. And I tell you, if LeBron do that, the Lakers would, a lot of games Lakers would beat, man, because the refs are going to give them the free throw shots. They're going to give them the foul calls when they attack the basket. Remember, last time we wasn't getting no foul calls. Now we getting them, but you got to hit them free throws. Same thing last year. And that's not just them, LeBron James too. LeBron James is a good passer. Everybody know that. You know, LeBron a good passer, but he got to play that. When they go small, LeBron got to play that center spot because right now we don't have no extra center coming in. If we're not going small, like I said before, we might just play Zubac behind JaVale McGee. I'm just being honest with you. You got to run somebody because it's not working with Kuzma. Teams are acknowledging this and they're exposing it by, you know, a lot of inside-outside game. They're doing the exact same thing they did for the last 2 years against the Lakers. Only good thing is last year we were more poised. We were actually winning a lot of games last year compared to the year before. And like I said, this is only 2 games. So we'll see how things change up. I'm just hoping that LeBron James ain't tired. You know what I'm saying? Like last year was just probably, you know, remember the man was playing 48 minutes. He was playing he played every game, playing the most minutes. So he probably still tired. So at the end of the day, we're going to have to get to a situation where we're going to have to let them young guys run, man. Got to let them young guys run. KCP, I don't know what's up with him. I hope he get his game back because he's on the team. You know, we still got to represent him because he's still a Laker. But I'm hoping he pick his game up, man. Because not, I mean, hopefully LeBron acknowledges. I'm going to say LeBron because LeBron, him and Lou Walton, you know, LeBron is the assistant coach on the floor and Lou Walton is the main coach, the head coach. So, but Josh Hart looking good. Kuzma still struggling. He looks good when I tell y'all when Lonzo Ball coming in, Kuzma look good when Lonzo Ball coming in. He started off pretty good at the beginning, but he kind of like shagged off a little bit. And this is another thing. I'm gonna let y'all guys go. You gotta remember too, when you're playing defense, right, and you're banging with somebody. Every possession going down low. Every possession you banging with somebody, it puts a wear on your body to the point where you're tired. So when you're on offense, you're not going to play like you usually play because you're constantly banging body with somebody. You know what I mean? Like Kuzma is an inside type of player. He like to take the three and like to go inside. He's not an inside-outside player similar to Draymond Green and Julius Randle. So in retrospect of that, he's tired. You can see he's tired, man, because he's banging body with these guys on defense. And then in offense, he can't do anything because he's too freaking tired. He ain't got no energy. So that's why I say that he don't need to be down there, man. He need to play the 4 or the 3. Brandon Ingram, you know, like I said, Brandon Ingram could play the 2 because I think he played pretty good at 2. A lot of people saying that, you know, Brandon should be better than this and that. Brandon Ingram, I'm going to tell you, Brandon Ingram played good at that 2. If anybody watched the Lakers last year and they see Brandon Ingram play that 2 last year when Lonzo Ball went out and he was like, you know, playing the shooting guard, but we bring the ball down and all that, he looked good. Y'all forgot he was averaging 18 points shooting like, what, 50-something% from the field, 6 assists. The dude looked good in them games he played. But like I said, I digress, man. You know, when you as a coach don't know how to utilize your players, don't know how to rotate, and you're still using the same rotation you did back the last 2 years you've been here, something got to give, man. You can't keep using the same rotation over and over again, think it's going to work. People know of you. They know of your defense. They know what you run. You got to change up your philosophy, man. You got to work it according to what makes the team work, not according to what makes one individual work. One person don't win a game. Ask LeBron that against the Golden State Warriors. Why the San Antonio Spurs give teams fit and they don't be having hardly no stars on their team? Because they play a team system. And that's what I'm saying. LeBron James have to play a team system, man. He have to play according to the playbook. You can't run that Playboy up. Say Playboy. That's my nickname. You can't run that playground basketball. It's not going to work over here in the West, man. Most teams in the West, they actually run a system, man. And all their system is beefed up to beat and compete. It's beefed up to compete against the Golden State Warriors. But it is what it is, man. I mean, like I said, we got game 3 against the Spurs. Spurs, I think they just recently lost. Yeah, they just recently lost. Toronto's on a freaking roll. But anyway, listen, it's your man, Urban Lover. Like, share, and subscribe. Get in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Like I said, I know the LeBron James fans are going to try to tear me up, but it's all good. I'm ready for the critiquing. You know what I mean? I watched the Lakers all my life, man, so I'm able to observe and point things out. And I don't do it from a biased standpoint. It's not like I'm going to pick and choose who I'm going to defend. At the end of the day, if I see some players doing something wrong, I'm going to call it out. Simple as that. You know what I mean? And right now, like I said, they're playing good. They gotta work in Lou Walton's system, and Lou Walton got to stop being stubborn and fix that rotation. To be honest with you, this is what I will run. I'll tell you in another video. I'm gonna make another video after this about my starting 5, what I will run, and why I will run that starting 5. Anyway, y'all take care. Be safe out there. Much love. And as always, it's your man, Urban Lover. Let me stop. Y'all take care.